Guys, Wire Wednesday coming at you with another Raid Shadow Legends live stream, and I hope you had a good weekend. I know some of you have pulled a lot of shards this weekend. Not me, not me. The competition is a little too fierce in my tournament, but there's a lot going on in the game. We got a fusion coming up for the anniversary. I'm interested to hear what you guys think about it. We've got a brand new reset of Cursed City, which I've got a little bit of work to do on. So in a couple days, we should be able to take down Amius, get that mythical champion that we're looking for. I do have some Grim Forest to do. We've got a week and a day left to finish this off. I just have some normal stuff to do. I think we usually finish this with like 3 or 4 days or something. So we got a little bit of that to do. Nothing too challenging there. Uh, mostly just chilling really until this fusion starts coming up. And then really I'm looking forward to next week's CVC. I need to spend some books, get some champions ready to go. Unfortunately, I need a little bit of silver. My silver definitely needs some help. How are you guys doing? What's up, Boyd? Welcome in. Hope you had a good weekend. We can go ahead and let's see. I think I've already. Oh no, I've got some lethal gear. Got some lethal gear to forge here. Let's see if we can get anything. Let's look for some crit damage on some boots. How about that? Oh, we got. You know what? This could actually be a pretty decent weapon, even though there's no crit rate on it. There are some workarounds for that these days. Got some possibility. We got crit rate, unfortunate. I will possibly rework that. Hope for some crit damage gloves. Very difficult to get. We don't need a 5-star boot. No, thank you. We not really great. No thanks. Not good as is. Don't really love it. No 5 stars, please. Yeah, we'll talk about the fusion. Honestly, I need to look at it a little bit more myself. We'll definitely talk about that tonight when more people are around. We'll take a look at the kit. Let's see. Actually, I want to do some Cursed City first. Get the keys right away to take down Amius. I know some people try to deal with Soul Cross. I think that most people don't, except for very in-game players. Let's see. What do we have here? See, I think I probably just need some gear on Hellcat. Yes, I do. Doesn't need anything special for this project. Something on the fusion. Let's see if we have the kit on their Twitter or something. Let's see. That's Noldua. Okay, it's not there. I'll have to find the kit somewhere. If somebody knows where the kit is, or if you can send it to the Discord, that'd be great. You never taken down Amius, like even on normal? I'm sure we could rectify that. I know somebody in the Discord took down Amius on hard for the first time last night, so he'll be getting Marius soon. Let's see, who was that? Let's see, oh, it's Angelo. Angelo. Got it done just in time before the reset. Close call. Anybody pull shards this weekend? Part of me wanted to, but the smarter part of me prevailed. Let's see. He needs gear. He needs gear. Shouldn't be too complicated. So I can probably just do it with Phoenix. You pulled Fabian? Nice. He's so annoying. I only wish my Fabian was better. I guess I'll throw a little bit of gear on Husk. Maybe I can just put him in like stun set or something. No, I don't want to move that. All right. Let's see. I think that'll be enough. What can you get on him? I mean, it kind of depends on your competition, right? Like mine is over 360 speed, and it's just not good enough because I don't have good enough speed boosters. I really only have Arbiter, and she is just not really acceptable these days in the end game. Not against the freaking Krakens and whales I go against every day. If you go up against Crypto and you try to bring your Arbiter, I mean, probably going to lose even if you have something better, but still. That speed's not too bad. The accuracy's pretty bad. I would try to get him at least 600 accuracy, however fast you can get, in whatever set you can get. Let's see. Oboro needs gear. Yeah, it just kind of depends on where you are. I mean, for your level, assuming you have Arbiter, just go Arbiter into Fabian, and then a couple nukers probably, or a nuker and like a tankier support, like a slower tankier reviver. What my speed farming team is. It's just Arbiter into Fabian, and then I throw in a couple of big nukers like Marius and Empress or something. That's how I speed farm. That's not how I try to take down a top team or something. That's a great pull, though. Whether you think your build is good enough or not, Fabian is pretty important to have. All right, this. How do I deal with this team? Let's see who has a shield available. Oh, I could probably do Brassclad, I guess. I never use this dude. What does he have? Oh, that's increased defense. I clicked on the wrong thing. I need a shield. Oh, does Panda have a shield? You know, I can just do Demitha. That's fine. This team's probably going to be slow, but that's just the way this stupid boss is. Yeah, I quite frequently ban Fabian, but now instead of banning Fabian, I've been bringing in Donatello just to cleanse whatever Fabian does to me, so that I can ban freaking Predator, those stupid champions. Oh boy, am I gonna die? I might. Arbiter Freya's really good. I'm still kicking myself like a year and a half later for not going for Freya. She was available in a deck of Fate, but you had to do a bunch of champion training. I just didn't feel like it, and that was stupid. I should have just done it. I should have done the work. I don't love Ezio, though. Like, he's probably very effective early game. It's just that if you have bombs that can be cleansed, it can be a problem. Oh, really? You just pulled her? You've been pulling a bunch of shards, or you just get really lucky? I don't think this is going to end out very well for me. You know, I feel like this ends with just like Corman soloing it. Oh, there she goes. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Tormund solos this very slowly. I hate this boss so much, especially Cursed City, because you don't usually have the champs that you really want. Somehow I'm full health all of a sudden. It's actually going slightly better than I expected. I know that Tormund can solo it because it just takes this boss so long to kill you that Tormund always revives. The biggest problem is, do you get damaged fast enough? Can you get it done within the 1,500 turns or whatever? Probably take another minute or so, I guess. I don't know. Maybe we can get a soul reap out of Newt. You might be getting gold 1 in tag team. Ooh, how close are you? Are you like just over the line and you're just hoping nobody hits you? Oh, nice. Dark Fae is incredibly important. Really the only boss that I farm anymore in Doom Tower. I don't care too much for the other gear sets. This went slightly better than expected. Okay, that Soul Reap did nothing. Great. Awesome. I love how Soul Reap does not work. And I love 5-star gear so much. All right, this one should be pretty easy. I think everyone has gear. I mean, I don't know how much longer Dark Phase even gonna matter. Like, are people going to continue to use a lot of lethal? Or is it all gonna be Mercurial in arena and Merciless for PvE? Because it kind of seems that way. I mean, I'm using more and more Mercurial. I wish I had more of it. It's gonna take a little while to get good enough gear for all of the champions that I want to use it on. But I've got 3 champions basically built. Just need a CVC to come around so I can use all my glyphs and stuff. Not one great piece. Yeah, I mean, that's just kind of the way it always is, though. You always have to wait for the accessories to come around. Right, so okay, I've got 1 key left. So unfortunately, it takes 2 more days to get to Amius. Let's see, he needs his gear back. Yeah, I don't think that they're gonna make a dungeon for any new gear other than the event dungeon. think that's enough. I mean, we've had Merciless in the game for, well, like 2.5 years or something now. They've never put that in a dungeon or anything. But it just feel like the 4 main dungeons, Dragon, Spider, Ice Golem, Fire Knight, just don't matter for in-game players anymore. Not really. Like, I'm sure the top players are still farming speed, but I don't know how much speed gear they're using anymore. Like, in PvP, everybody's in Mercurial now. I want to show you guys my my champ chase tournament. You'll quickly see why I'm not competing. It is a bloodbath. See, so we got 4 hours left in the champ chase. I've got like 30 points. No, 23 points. I don't know if you guys have ever watched videos by Snackbox. But he's got 41,000 points on the champ training. I don't know how familiar you guys are with the points necessary. But that is the equivalent of 160 epics. Now, I know he pulled other shards. I know you get points from rares. He could have pulled voids. You get more from legendaries and mythicals. I'm thinking he just pulled everything he could possibly buy. 1K. I was out as soon as I saw number 1 ace. He's got 17,000. When he pushed up to like 13 or 15,000, I knew I wasn't even going to sniff it. If it had been like what third place is at 7,700, I would have thought about it. We could have been having a shard party in about 3 hours. But look, I got 22 sacreds. What am I gonna do? Even if I pulled a couple legendaries, I pulled my fragment fusions, and I pulled my primals and my ancients and my voids and all my mystery shards, I'd probably just get sniped. 40 sacreds for a Lego book. Well, hopefully for a few legendaries, champions as well. Hopefully for his sake. But that's why I'm not going for mine, because holy moly, who knows how much he's spent. I am getting my taxes back this week, but I don't plan on spending it all on getting one champion in Raid Shadow Legends. As good as he is. How are you doing tonight? How's that new account treating you? All right, I need to do some Grim Forest. My tag arena, I'm pretty much just waiting for reset. I'm like 230 points over, so I'm pretty much in the clear. Let's see, it looks like I have taken a couple of losses. This one wasn't too bad. This one, okay. I took 2 losses, but it's a total of like 23 points. Not exactly killing me. I don't usually get hit a lot on reset day. Let's see. Make sure you're checking your marketplace. It has reset for the month, so you should get some ancient shards in there. Yo, we'll talk about the fusion in a little bit here. Waiting for the viewership to grow a little bit. What do you guys think about the fusion? I need to find does anybody have a link to the kit? Maybe I can find it on the raid Discord. Well, not every champion is a must do as much as you might be led to believe. If you look at last year's fusions, I probably used like 3 or 4 of them, like in important stuff. Let's see, definitely Dolan and Titus and Donatello. Oh yeah, the honestly the token system feels a lot like the system for mod, maybe a little bit easier. Not finding the kit there. Maybe if I go on the raid subreddit or something. You guys ever go to the raid subreddit? I really kind of don't. I should go here more often, but I really don't. Yeah, I was interested in maybe adding the fusion to a Titus team. I don't know if he's been tested at all, if that works. Yeah, so it only works on I think it only works on fragment fusions. Teletubby Warlord. Interesting. No, this one I think is a classic fusion where you fuse champions. Like you fuse rares into epics and then epics into the legendary. I believe. Come on, can I search? What's the name of the fusion? Oh, here we go. Here we go. Finally. Hey, Halops the Victor? Move that over a little bit. See if I can read this. Oh, wrong way. Dude, what? Hard to read? Let's see. 75% chance of a 50% decrease attack. Ignore defense if under HP burn. Steals buffs. Okay, so you gotta get them under the HP burn. Places an increased attack and a Magnus shield. I mean, I kind of wonder if this Magnus shield is going to work, since he's taken the place of another champion. So are you still going to be able to get those shields up as fast? Or is that going to be a problem? Is immune to stun, HP burn, petrification? I don't know. I mean, I kind of feel like it's just smart to get champions in a new faction in general. Because eventually Faction Wars is going to play a factor. You're going to want some champions. I would love to see... I want to see them tested before I freak out either way. I don't think anybody's released a play test, right? They're probably under embargo for another day or 2 or 3 for whatever reason. You wouldn't want to give us information too quickly, right? You know, is he actually useful in a Titus team? Is he useful in PvP? I kind of doubt that he's going to be PvP meta. I could easily be wrong. Yo, Luciano. I have no idea if I said your name right, but congrats on getting Hilvy. Months back, 3-4 months back, whenever the heck that was. Is that December? I feel like that was right before Christmas, maybe. That would have made sense. So 2.5 months ago. She's real good. She's real good. See, I guess I should probably save this image. Oh, that's not going to save, right? Or is it? Yeah, I mean, Mercurial is definitely... That's a weird way of saving that. I got a better idea. I'll screenshot that. Yeah, we'll see if I'm guessing that they're gonna Bronco at least will figure out a way to use the magma shield on a Titus team. I don't know if that's gonna work for Chimera, but probably for Hydra. I'd imagine probably. We'll find out though, and who knows? You know, the meta changes all the time. Maybe he's not great right away, but something changes in the game. If you can't do Mercurial on her, which is going to be difficult if you're not taking down hard Grim Forest. If you're doing hard Grim Forest, you'll get that squared away within a few months. It gives out pretty consistently good gear. Basically, fast with accuracy. Probably Stone Skin if you can get it. Like if you're earlier game, you could do something as simple as 3 sets of perception. You can do whatever's going to get her fast and accurate. You could do feral plus Stone Skin. I do personally have her 9-piece Mercurial. She's a little bit slow for me right now. I'm waiting to use my enchantments to make her faster. See, you could also just put her in your fastest gear, as long as it has decent accuracy. Like you definitely want at least like 600 accuracy on her if you can manage that. She's very much, her build can be very much like Fabian's in a way. You would prefer to have her going very fast and very accurate. You'd very much prefer her to be a 9-piece Mercurial. Not everybody's got that kind of gear, right? Yeah, I mean, you might have to wait. Like, I have accuracy on her banner, but it's got 1 roll of speed, which could be worse, but it's very difficult. Like, my Duchess, I would very much like this to be resistance, and I would like this to be, triple or quad roll of speed, same thing. I also absolutely don't want accuracy on her, but I've got no dust. Yeah, it's also difficult when you want to build 2 or 3 champions in the same faction in Mercurial with a similar kind of builds. Like, I want to have Calamitous in Mercurial, but I also want Rhodos in Mercurial. And right now, I just feel more comfortable with my Rhodos because he's actually booked, for one thing. He's also got this sweet relic on him. My only mythical relic. Let's see, I don't have enough for anything here. Also, congratulations on having Galathier. I wish I was part of that club. Wish that very much. Yeah, I mean, it's going to be a little bit of luck of the draw, but hopefully you're getting some Chaos Ore, and I suggest saving a lot of Chaos Ore for Mercurial, especially for the accessories. Like, you might only get 1 banner for the whole faction. If you if it's for somebody that needs accuracy, you don't want an attack banner. You want an accuracy banner. You got to be careful with it, but it is worth it. Yeah, I'm a very low spender. I spent $10 last year. I've been playing for 4.5 years though, so like that's the only reason why I can kind of keep up, but not totally. Like I am far from what the Krakens and whales can do. So we're probably somewhat similar. Yeah, my blessings are definitely very difficult to deal with. As you can see, my Empress is only 2-star, so I don't really use him in PvP anymore. Like in live arena, at least, he's too slow. Like the people that I go against, if I choose Empress, he just never gets a turn. I can't keep up because he's 2-star. If I got him 6-star, that might change a few things. All right, let's see here. We good? Yeah, definitely. I suggest if you're saving up essence for any champion, Marius should be the top of just about everybody's list. Since you can't do it for mythical champions, I got very lucky. I put Marius on my wish list and I pulled a 5-star. So I only had to buy the 6-star, which is very expensive, but totally worth it. Because I use, like, basically every area of the game, I use Marius. Other than he's not on my Fire Knight team, but he could be. What's up, Rams? Yeah, I would. Uh, and the good thing is, champions are coming into the shop way faster now. Some champions before the update a few weeks back, it could take a year to get from 0 stars to 6 stars if you're buying it in the shop. If you have the essence when they come around, it's kind of crazy. It is a little bit better. It's more 5-star trash. Turtle, turtle, turtle. No, turtles are no longer obtainable in the game. And they'll probably never come back. Unfortunately. I think it's kind of lame. But there's always hope. They brought Ninja back. So you just never know. Never sell a 6-star mythical. You never know whether the champ is great or the champ is terrible. Does terrible champs get buffed? Almost every mythical is good in the game. There's a couple of exceptions, but they can always get buffed. They can get rebuffed. I always keep the highest star for any mythical champion. So if I have a 5-star and a 4-star, I'll sell the 4-star. Because I'm not expecting to get 2. Certainly not expecting to build 2. I need to make sure I put gear back on this dude. He's in my defense. I mean, I've had very bad luck with mythical stars. Because the champions that I pull are the ones that I have 1 star for. The ones that I have 6 stars for, I don't pull. Like, I've got a great collection of champions I do not have. I have a 6-star Siegfried, 6-star Crixia, 6-star Arbaeus, 6-star Gizmak, 5-star Gallius, 5-star Tashiro, 5-star Androck, 5-star Galathier, 5-star Girl, 4-star Lazarius, 4-star Laz, 5-star Androck, 4-star Nell, 3-star Commodus, 4-star Joan, 4-star Theodosia. But the champions I have: 1-star Calamitous, 1-star Ashnar, 2-star Empress. The 4 stars for Carnage, you get those for free from Curse City. This is my best luck because I got a 4-star on Nice and a 5-star on Lady Mikage. But still, it would be nice if at some point they let us purchase those. I'm sure that the Krakens would spend a good amount of money on that. It would probably make it too easy for them, though. They'd have 6-star on everybody instantly. But they kind of do anyway. You have Arbaeus, Galather, and Gizmak. That's pretty good luck, man. I would love Arbaeus or Galathier on my account. I would trade you one of the souls for one of the champions. Then we could both be happy. But that'll never happen in Rage Shadow Legends. You you are an insta-puller, huh? Let me tell you, that never works for me. Whenever I try to YOLO, I get jack squat. YOLO scrub! Lurking from the Shadow Realms. How are you doing tonight? Let's get some turtle power up in here. Doing all right. Kinda ready for something to happen in the game. Ready for this fusion. What do you think about the fusion, Scrub? I'm not 100% sold on it, but I'd like to be. I think I'm going to do it no matter what. Just because it's a new faction. I'm not 100% sure that it's going to work. Ooh, this could be good. Let's hit a bunch of speed. Or don't. Or don't. Yeah, I mean, I'm interested to see if it works on a Titus team. I have my doubts about it actually being good in PvP. Let's see. I did all the purple area on normal. Nothing on normal is really a challenge, to be honest. Yeah, I mean, it's a brand new faction. Who knows how hard it is? It's going to be to get 5 champions from the faction. Might as well start off with a couple legendary fusions. You know, I think it's pretty cool that they're bringing back the old fusions. Is it a little bit of a pain in the butt? Yeah, but they've made bigger pains in the butt. It's relatively like it's a little bit time kept, obviously, but I'd say within 6 months to a year, there's gonna be some skippable fusions. They're usually fragment fusions that suck. I'll probably get somebody. Which former fusion do you guys want? No, I don't think that you can get a champion you already have, right? Let's see. I think there's a list for old fusions somewhere. Actually, maybe a Yumi Love. Yeah, I mean, you're gonna have to choose what's the most important. A lot of people want Newt. A lot of people want Fabian. A lot of people want Titus or Wixwell. If they have one or the other. Let's see. Now, I started in 2021, but I pulled a lot of old fusions. Got all the ones I want from there. I did not remember Pixneal being a fusion. That was before my time. Let's see. Wish I could get a dupe Rhodos, but that's not going to happen. I could get Vlad. Brogny. Maybe I don't care so much about this. Like, I kind of regretted not going for Lenathril, but I don't really need him anymore either. I don't know. I don't know if there's any champion I'm really heartbroken to not have. What's up, Chase? How is your champion, Chase? Did you scare off your competitor so far? I don't think I really missed any fusion that I super care about anymore. I never got a Cross. I could take him. I never got Granite. He's not terrible. I did not feel bad about missing Ishiyama. I don't know. If you can't get a champion that you already have, I'm not really too worried about it myself. I'm pretty sure you have to do new fusions, right? I did not pay super close attention, to be honest. Bruh. What do you have to do? Do you have to complete a fusion and then just say I'd rather have the token? Yeah, I don't know. I None of the old fusions that I don't have really break my heart. There's some okay champions there, but I think there are a lot of players who would like to skip a few fusions to get an old one. Anybody that's looking for a Wixwell or a Titus, anybody that needs a Newt, anybody that needs a Fabian, Rhodos. There's definitely some options out there. Light Queen. Like, there's plenty of good former fusions. I just kind of have the ones I care about. You just get tokens for completing fusions? Did anybody actually watch the video? Because I clearly didn't. If that's the case, that's much, much better. I would take that. Can you only get one old fusion ever, though? Like, is it you get one and then you're done? You do a fusion and get a token. When you have enough tokens, you unlock the fusion you want. And you need to do that fusion? How do you do the fusion? For an old. Like, you do that fusion instead of a current one? Or do they have like a certain. Like they make a like a classic fusion for it or something? Like, how do you like, what are the steps to complete a fusion? Like, say I have 3 tokens and I want to get one for 3 tokens. I do a current fusion that I think stinks, and I say I want this old champ instead of the new champ. That wouldn't be bad. Yeah, I would accept that. Bro. Uh, Apparently I can't go out of that screen. Okay. That's not terrible. It'd be kind of awkward if you then later wanted to get that fusion. But can you only do it once? Or can you do it multiple times? Is it one and done? One hitter quitter? I assume that you had to like do 3 fusions, take a token instead. That would be pretty brutal. Okay, so you can do it once per champ you don't have. So you could technically, over the course of many years, go back and get every fusion. But then you'd miss current ones. Yeah, I know. I did hear that you couldn't get any champions that you already have, which stinks a little bit. I mean, I guess we don't really want people having a bunch more Titus teams. I don't know. Okay, well, I'm not missing any important champions, so it's kind of a dud for me, but it's great for like people that took a break for a while and they missed out on like a newer players. It's a good idea. It just doesn't help me personally, which is fine. I don't know. You do a fusion, you get a fusion, whatever. Yeah, it is. There's just so many champions in the game now, Chase, that it is difficult to get a legendary that impacts anything beyond like faction wars, curse city. You do need a lot of champions. It's just very unlikely that you're going to get a game breaking legendary. That's what mythical champions are for. That's what void champions are for. There's a lot of bad non void legendaries. You kind of need them. SKB made it to a stream. He's either falling asleep or he's waking up. Gotta set that alarm, SKB. I don't know. Rotos was a fusion from like 5 years ago. He's still good. Newt was from 2.5 years ago. He's still good. How you doing, SKB? I'm sorry that you live in the wrong time zone, but it is what it is. Oh shoot. I hate this. Boss. I did not even pay attention that I'm going against Withers and her stupid heels. I don't know if this team can even do it. You need... I don't know if this team can do it fast enough. You need a heal reduction. Oh, wait. Wait. Have a heal reduction on this team? I'll be darned. Yo, Brian, what's going on? I'm doing all right. I'm kind of out of breath tonight. I got a little too hyped up. Now I can't breathe. Oh, sorry, Brian. Sorry to hear that. My parents are getting older. You pull some shards this weekend, SKB? Did you whale out? Did you finally decide to whale out? Hmm. Okay, weather went down. Thank goodness. All right, we get chest. The chests on normal are pretty weak. Not gonna lie. Hey, Mimic. I mean, sometimes you can get a decent piece of gear or something from normal. But like rare and epic relics. Thor's good. I wouldn't put him at the top of my list. Maybe top 10, top 15. Take those coins. Do you only do like every other fusion or something? All right, should only take you 3 months, 4 months to do 4 fusions. Yeah, you definitely get better stuff from hard. But, free resources. I'll take them. They might not be the best resources, but they're free. If you get some brews, that helps out champ training. Get some silver. It's still better than Cursed City normal. Cursed City normal is like half as good. Who do you guys like better, Thor or Tholen? I think Thor's a little bit better, but they're very similar. I mean, I always finish Curse City normal anyway. But even beating Amius, you get an epic book. Which I think is what you get from beating Lashun on normal too. It's not great. But here you can at least potentially get a good piece. It's mostly 5-star garbage. It's mostly 5-star epic and rare, but once in a while you can get a piece. See, 1.8 million. Pretty easy to get. Not Armand's. Armand's is he's old news. Like, he's still good for PvE, but with Mercurial taking over, Armand's is fading away. At least for in-game players. I don't see a lot of them. Oh, I already got the damage I need. There we go. Can you guys hit the like video or the like the video? Helps out a lot. Yeah, I mean, there's not a lot of PvP fusions I'd go for. Fabian and Rhodos. Probably it. Oh, well, okay, here's a question for you. What about like exclusive champions? I assume that you can't get like a Donatello. I don't think they mentioned that, but I assume that you can't get a copy of Donatello, even though he's a fusion. Have they clarified that? They probably didn't, but they probably should have, because it's probably true. If you don't have Newt, I'd probably take Newt over anybody. He's just too useful in PvE. Like, you can live without a Fabian. I don't really even use my Fabian because my Fabian isn't good enough. As good as he is, mine sucks. Yeah, that's what I assumed. But it is an old fusion, so they should probably make that clear. You can't get them all. I'm just saying somebody's gonna be mad because they can't get it. I mean, Newt you can use in practically any dungeon. Probably not the smartest idea to use him in Ice Golem unless you have a good way of protecting him, which you might. A lot of block damage options out there. Angelo! Finisher of Embrys. Or Amius, I mean. Yeah, I mean they brought back Ninja, and that's it. I would not be surprised if they brought Rhonda back. She's going to be having a fight with Gina Carano later this year. I would not be surprised if they tried to hop on that train. Plus, she's getting a little bit of love from her way of dealing with Mercurial. She was not a fusion though. She was a daily login. Luciano, do you have the turtles by any chance? Yeah, there's been I forget, was it maybe Ash that brought up the Rhonda? Maybe it's Cruisen. I forget. Somebody brought up the Rhonda could be making a comeback. Maybe it's Scratch. I forget. Only Mikey. Okay. I use a 4 turtle Fire Knight team, which I built for a few people. But you got to have at least like 3 of them. Yeah, Newt. Newt is great for both Sand Devil and Shogun. My Sand Devil team and my Shogun team. He's in both of them. You have Valk and Cardiel, and you're still only doing 8? Newt would definitely help. I would probably try to throw Creadin in there. Probably take out Stagnite. And then maybe like Farrakhan the Fat, or do you have Lady Mikage? Let's see, how close are we? 36 more minutes. Yeah, I would do Mikage, Cardiel, Fatty, Creodan. I don't know who's better, Blizzard or Valkyrie. I would just go with whatever's fast and consistent enough. I actually, like a week or two ago, I tried a Cardiel team. This is actually slower than my slower than my turtle team. Wait, that's the wrong turtle team. This turtle team. It's probably a little safer, but it's slower. This is like a 97% win rate team. A loss once in a while is not the end of the world. I don't farm that much Fire Knight anymore. Yeah, Creodan is great because he has the speed, like increased speed, I believe. Let's see, what is he? I've got him somewhere. He was in my team before, but he was, like a really slow team. He's great because he's got this increased speed, very important. Plus, he's got the 3-hitter freeze on his A1 and his A2 with the 2-hitter freeze. He's very good. Some people use 2 or 3 Creodans, I think. Yeah, I would just try to get them like as fast as you can. They should be able to take a hit. Make sure that they've got at least 3,000 defense. The more the merrier, just so that they can take a hit if they need to. And then try to get them fast. Yo, Timmy! What's up, Geo Timmy? You're sick? Did you cracking out this weekend anyway? I used 4 turtles in my tag team. If I take my turtles, SKB was here. I don't know if he's still awake. I take my turtles against anybody's turtles. I win like 95% of the time. I'm not saying I've got the best turtles, but I've got pretty good turtles. There's definitely a lot of ways to beat turtles. You probably shouldn't have them in your defense. Please tell me I don't have them in my defense. No. Don't keep them in your defense. They're too easy to beat. But offense, they can beat a lot of teams on offense. Broke. Is it because you're going on vacation? Or is it because you're taking care of your folks? I thought you had an unbeatable team, Timmy. Yeah, bums work really well against the turtles. Really well. Unless they're all in feral. Timmy, there's many ways for you to beat many teams. Some of us have strengths and weaknesses. You have nothing but strengths. It's because you're made out of a rock and one leg. Because you're Geo Timmy. Hold on a sec. Okay, Chase. Let us know when you beat Timmy in arena. Then we'll know that you have finally found your final form of krakening. You guys don't know how to beat Solinar? Hang on. You guys don't know how to beat Solinar? Raise your hand if you don't know how to beat Solinar. You guys are silly. Easiest champion to deal with. There's actually two great ways. Two great ways to dealing with him. Number one, have Timmy's account. So you can make sure to lock them up. The other way is to just block that punk. You don't have to fight him. You just say no, thank you. Pretty simple. The question is, why don't you take 3-hour lunches? Pointless. So you can catch the whole live stream. Take a siesta. Take a real break. Just do a split shift. This is important. Okay. But if you're trying to make flat push, like I said, you got to just have a great account. If you have a great account, you can deal with stuff. My problem is I don't have great lockout champions at the speeds that I want. I've got Fabian, but he's too slow. I got Carnage, but he's too slow. I've been thinking about mixing in Lamasu a little bit because I can make her fairly fast, but her banner kind of sucks. Well, it's kind of okay. Yeah, just make them faster. Just grant me the quad rolls that never come. I can get him faster, but then we're gonna lose some accuracy. The real problem is I don't have a great speed booster. All I've got is Arbiter. You don't want to bring Arbiter. She's a liability. Yeah, I can't get his 5 or 6 star soul. I don't know what I've been doing. I talked about this on Friday. I let the other player have Fabian. And I just hope that my Donatello has enough resistance and then he can just reset everybody and everything's fine. If they debuff me, I cleanse it. If they lock me out, if they put me on skill cooldown, I fix it. Because they never ban him. I don't think I've had him banned once. And they can only it's very rare that they have higher accuracy than his resistance. I'm not saying it works 100% of the time, but it works a whole lot better than just accepting your fate. That's my only solution so far. Is it not already over, Timmy? I would very much like some better souls for my mythicals, please. Also, I'm still waiting for her soul to show up in the shop, please. Would be nice. Be nice to get a soul for her, so I could actually try her out. I don't really know if I have a way of protecting her though, to be honest. And I don't have 9 pieces of Mercurial that would fit her yet. I did though. I was testing out Calamitous in Mercurial, but quite frankly, he's not booked. I don't have books. So I just moved most of that gear over to Rhodos because they're in the same faction. Rhodos is doing numbers for me because he's also got Death Dealer. Whoa, Ness! What's up, Ness? Oh, it sounds like you need to find a job with a longer lunch break and better Wi-Fi. How you doing, Ness? Did you whale out this weekend? Going for the assassin? My champion chase tournament got eaten up by a snack box. I don't know if you guys know this dude. He does make YouTube videos. I've seen a few here and there. He spent some money this weekend. GG to him. Sorry for the guy who's placing number 2. But I stayed out of it. I am at 23 points, and I don't plan on going any higher. It's only 41,382 points off the pace, but he can have it. I'm going to let him have this one. I can't believe it. Can't believe it. Chase is the only one with the guts to spend some money this weekend. You know, the problem is 50,000 mystery shards. I'd do it. Could you imagine? Could you imagine losing a champ chase to a guy with mystery shards? Mystery shards and silver. 370 primals. I don't think that would win it for you. When was our last 2 times? Wasn't it just like January, maybe? I'm up to 15. 15 and 3/4. Where do you live, Pointless? I forget. Wait, are you allowed to work for the government and call it a third world country? Just wait for a 2x, Timmy. Be smart. Or a 10x. They've only done one ever 10x for mythicals, right? For a Kurosa. I'm surprised they don't do that every time there's a new mythical. They must not have liked the results. Got her in one shard. I feel like you told me that. That was like over the summer or something. Philippines. Was it that bad there? Manny Pacquiao hasn't solved all your problems yet? Thought he was working on that. Hmm. 15. 15 streak is weak for you, Timmy. I'm used to you saying 32 win streak. Timmy, what is the Kraken feeling on the new fusion? Is there any interest there? Or are we just looking at a faction war champ? I wish that we had gotten a real reviver for Shadowkin. I don't even use my Yukimasa. I need some silver. Let's see. See what I can get rid of here. Anything? Come on, give me something to sell. All right, guys. I'm losing steam here. I got homeschool in the morning. Got to teach my kids. But we do have a fusion coming up this week, so very exciting times. Good luck if you're going for this Champ Chase tournament. Have fun staying up the next couple hours, biting your nails. Good luck if you pull. And I'll be back tomorrow night, probably, with more Raid Shadow Legends. Like the video, subscribe to the channel. I'll be back with more Raid. Go into Discord, ! Discord. See ya.